All right. Have I ever got a great book to review for you today? Inside the Belly of an Elephant by Todd Lawson. I'm used to reading books about long journeys and even Modest Odysseys, but it's rare for an author to weave three connected trips into one great novel, and that's what we've got here today. It's a great book and it'll make an amazing movie. Come on, Hollywood. Hello friends, Tiger Coward here. Welcome back to Tiger Coward Moto Reads, a glimpse into my adventure motorcycle library. Today I've got an amazing book to review for you, Inside the Belly of an Elephant by Todd Lawson. My executive summary is that these are three good books folded into one great one. Part 1 is one of the most gripping and stunning tales that you'll ever read. It sets the foundation for the author's life and for the novel. Todd Lawson and his brother Sean set out on a motorcycle trip across southern Africa, and tragically, Sean dies from malaria. This story is the most compelling and gripping opening to a book that I've ever read. I literally couldn't put the book down. I binge read the whole first section, and I bet you will too. In part 2, Todd and his partner Christina ride from Canada to South America, spreading Sean's ashes at significant places along the way. This is a good book in its own right. Finally, in part 3, Todd returns to Africa with Christina. On this trip, they plan to ride the length of Africa, from south to north, with the purpose of fighting malaria by distributing mosquito nets to rural communities along their way. Again, this could be a book in its own right. The humanitarian story, combined with the kindness and harshness that both Africa and Africans can deliver, makes it a great story and will make it a fantastic movie. Here are the 5 things that I most liked about this book. Number 1, purpose. The death of his brother gave Todd meaning in his life and creates a foundation for this book. We are so fortunate that he shared it with us. Having such a powerful purpose brings deep richness to this book. 2, meaning. Some overlanders travel to set records, others travel to knock items off of their bucket list, and some travel just for the pure joy of exploration, but very few travel with meaning like Todd Lawson did. In part 1, the author travels to connect with his brother. In part 2, he rides to learn about himself. And in part 3, he rides to bring meaning to the passing of his brother. This is simply a meaningful journey. 3, making a difference. Sometimes I wonder if adventure motorcycle travel makes any difference at all. I enjoy my modest travels, but I'm not sure it makes a difference beyond my enjoyment. Serious adventure riders talk about how travel changes them. But does it make a difference in the world? In this book, the author avenges the death of his brother with an assault on malaria. This is not just a book of self-exploration. It's a journey that battles illness and saves lives. 4, honesty. You'll have to read this book to truly appreciate the raw honesty of the stories. Lawson doesn't pull any punches. The hurt and pain of travel, the strain of experiencing poverty and abuse, and the joys of love are all equally and honestly documented. This honesty is the glue that cements these 3 great stories into one terrific book. 5, relationships. All good stories are about people, not about the journey. This book has 3 significant levels of relationships. The author with his family, his relationship with Christina, and the relationships made on the road. All of these relationships make a good story. Not all the relationships are good, but the stories are. In conclusion, I recommend this very good book.
Go forth with an open mind
and most importantly, an open heart. And remember, self-care is not selfish.